when Gerald Willians walks out. That's a tough act to follow, but he's your 2017 California Pro Champ. He was also third at our good friend Chad Nichols' Mayhem show earlier this year. It was actually his Olympia debut. So, Gerald, welcome to the Olympia stage.
Yeah, team national champion. His arms are really his weakness, his flaw. He looks like an athlete, the very, very tiny waist, but he doesn't have the Olympia arms. And this is a show where you have to have those arms. He's a little bit slight. This contest is way out of his league, but he got here the way that everybody else has to get here, and that's by winning. Now, that being said, this Olympia experience will transpire to his next competition that he goes after for the paycheck. Being an Olympian is not an easy thing to do. He deserves to be here, but he's got a long way to go to actually be considered a threat. But we saw what Johnny Jackson did. He built a career 1 year at a time, and he's competing in his 13th Olympia. This is a young man. He's got a real job. He does a lot of real world stuff, and yet he found a way to qualify, picked the right show, and he's here.
Well, Sean, I got to tell you, it's a real thrill to be able to do this with you and call the action. You've obviously been on the Olympia stage many, many times, holding the distinction of being a top 5 finisher 12 years in a row. Nobody has ever done that. And it's a real sense of history when we're able to have you along for the ride and the coverage team. You always do a great job. Give us a sense for what this Olympia has become, because it's taken on so many different changes, so many different forms, and you've kind of seen it every step of the way.
It seems a lot more inclusive. I mean, when I was there, the top 10 guys, everybody seemed to have a bite at the apple.